How are you, man? Good. Another train junkie like us, huh?
Well, Cheryl is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna try to hop one of the trains. I can tell. Hop one of the passenger cars.
Is there a passenger car on it?
Yeah, there's a couple, I think, or maybe more.
There was three,
I don't know if there's anybody riding it or not.
There was 3 cars behind it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They were yellow. I don't know what they were.
It's probably a pretty pricey ticket, I would imagine.
I don't think there's any people on it until California.
Oh, okay. Something different on the channel today. We are live at Wamsutter, Wyoming, and we are anticipating the arrival of Big Boy here in just a couple of minutes. Word on the street is it's about 4 or 5 miles away still, but it's making a stop here, so we thought this would be kind of a cool place to a good vantage point here to check it out. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Say hello, Junior First Officer. He's being shy. Nope, I'm videoing. You just watch, all video.
Don't video me.
I'm just gonna video the train. I keep thinking I see puffs of smoke, but I think it's just an optical illusion. Hopefully the stream is decent quality. We are along Interstate 80, which usually has pretty good cell service. You guys will have to let me know.
That's where it's gonna come.
I'm live streaming.
Pardon?
I'm live streaming.
Oh, right now?
Huh? Just be you. It's just real life. So if you're just tuning in, again, normally this is an aviation stream, but we're kind of also train nuts. So the Big Boy locomotive is housed in the state that I live in, Cheyenne, Wyoming, and every summer about this time it makes a trip one way or the other. This is the original Transcontinental Railroad that it's following, so it tries to go either eastbound or westbound. This year it's heading to California, but it makes several stops as it exits the state of Wyoming, just so that folks can just see it. It's a pretty cool piece of history, obviously, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Big Boy locomotive, but it was restored just a few years back, I hope. Stand down. He shook it off. But anyway, it's a pretty neat experience, and we've actually never been able to get super close up to it like this. I think it stayed in Sinclair, Wyoming last night. It made several stops as it left Cheyenne. I think it stopped in Laramie, and then it stopped in Medicine Bow, and then it stopped in either Sinclair or Rawlins. So this is, I think, the first stop of the day today, and then it'll be in California. I don't know if they're trying to be there on the 4th of July or what, but it'll be pretty cool to see. Well, just look at, this is a really good spot for it to stop because there's lots of room, and we just see the lights just came on, so we must be getting pretty close. But we've been chasing it as we've been driving up the interstate from where I live, but we were chasing it along the way, and we pulled off and
You see the red lights?
watched it on a little dirt road. I heard it. Yep, this is cool. So I'll be quiet. Throw your name up in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from, and I hope you enjoy. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad. Should only be just a couple more minutes. When we pulled up and I started the stream, it was reported to be about 5 miles to the west and inbound. So I'm hoping here in the next couple of minutes it'll be here, and then it's going to stop. So we're going to be able to kind of walk around. I'm going to try to give you a little bit of a tour, and hopefully you'll enjoy. I wasn't planning on streaming because I just didn't know what the internet was going to be out here, but I think it's looking okay. Good fixins. What's going on, Brett? Yeah, big boy is inbound, my friend. Nice to see you. We got Virginia and Ohio in the house now. Local train expert, the junior first officer, running point. Say hi, good fixins. Say fixie. You need to say fixie.
Fixie.
Yeah, there's Fixie. Say hi, Fixie.
Hi, Fixie.
He's growing up, dude. It's crazy. I think he was 3 when he made your sound clip, and now he's 7. So, hey, Good Fixin' says hi. He says hi. He's too cool. So, this is going to be, I think, probably only one of a couple, maybe 2 or 3 stops it makes in Wyoming. I would imagine that it'll stop in Rock Springs, which has a huge railway station. Again, it was one of the original towns that sprung up when they were building the Transcontinental Railroad, and it's just got an awesome train station. I would think it's going to stop there, and then maybe one more time. There's a small town.
Oh, I see another train!
Yeah, we got a freight train coming the other way. Bonus. All right, we'll get a picture of the train the other way. Yeah, he is like whatever. Yeah, he's 7 going on 17, so He's all focused. A little bit of a stimulus overload here, I think. This will be a good, kind of like, warm-up act. This is pretty much what Wyoming is. It's freight trains, it's coal trains, lots of cargo moving from east to west, west to east. There really isn't a passenger line in existence anymore. There are some, I think, some kind of special passenger trains that go from place to place. I know Big Boy has, I think, three or four different passenger cars, and I can see him in the background there. I don't know if you saw it, but we've got visual. We've got visual. Hey, Augustus, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it, buddy. I'm seeing it. Here in just a little bit. A rare Melvin stream today. Yeah, I wasn't gonna. I can't read who that is because of the text. Is that you, App Geek Central? But yeah, I didn't know if I was going to be able to stream this because I didn't know what the internet was going to be like here. We are in southwestern Wyoming, and it's always a crapshoot. But I've got a little bit of a glare on my phone, so. But welcome, AGC. Nice to see you, man. Can we? I guess maybe this track is okay. Are we okay here? Guys for tuning in. If you have any train friends that don't know about this, feel free, share the link.
Come up here and you'll see lots of tracks.
Why don't you help her? A railroad employee letting you know where we can stand. There's a state trooper right behind me, so this side, okay. There we go, on cue. It's a little Wild West, I'll be honest with you. Did I put my ear up to the rail? Trying to block the wind a little bit here with my body, but it's an incredible sound. I'll be quiet. Enjoy, guys.
That's what I'm talking about.
Telebert, welcome. Nice to see you. Again, we may just take a little wander here. Let folks have a shot. 4014. Pretty amazing. I think what I'm going to do is just take a walk down the side here.
Follow Papa.
Get down so that folks can get up here and get a look at it. Take a little walk. Dixie, I wonder if it's as hard to get a railroad conductor to say hello as it is to get a airline pilot to say hello. So it's obviously more than just the main locomotive, guys. So it's got all kinds of backup systems and things that go along with it. It generally has, and I don't see on this lake, but it generally has a diesel locomotive along with it also, just in case.
Oh, so we can get it at the stop.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I want to make it easy on you.
But I'm assuming we've got just, I don't know a lot about the support cars here, but there's looks like at least 3 passenger cars, maybe more. Yeah, they really, especially this time of year, Brett, they just be able to they just really get it looking good, and it's quite a just an amazing piece of history. The fact that it can still get up and over the mountains is just crazy. I mean, honestly, I didn't really see anybody but kind of railroad workers getting off the passenger cars though, but I've seen they have a dining car every so often that they'll attach to it, and maybe it's down here a little farther, but here's like a couple of freight cars and like a few almost like coal hoppers. They're not, I don't think they're coal hoppers because they have a roof, but I don't know what those are. They may be dropping stuff off too, I don't know. But yeah, it makes one trip a year. Hopefully the stream's not jiggling too bad, you guys. Did get a video of our first stop. So we had to drive down from where I live to a town called Rollins, which is right along the tracks here. And we noticed as we were getting gas that Big Boy was actually going through Rollins, or maybe it was just getting a start, I don't know. But so we hustled kind of down the road just a little bit. I found a little dirt road turnoff, and we were able to drive right up to the tracks and watch it come passing by already once today. And then we just leapfrogged back on the interstate. Now here we are in Wamsutter. But I've got a video of that as it was coming by. It's definitely awesome. Hey, now Augustus, we got a car coming this way, so let's kind of pay attention. Hopefully we're not in a place we're not supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know the rules of railway property. Yeah, you know what, Fixie, you're right. It is weird not seeing things graffitied up. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, these are all just like some sort of hopper cars. No idea. I haven't ever really seen it with like this configuration before. Usually what I've seen it is with the kind of the main three cars, you know, the locomotive, and then the two cars that come behind it. Then it has a diesel locomotive that gives it a little bit of help, and maybe they're waiting. Maybe they're going to pick that up in Rock Springs or something. But then it has a couple of passenger cars and the caboose, but that's about it. Excuse me. We'll get down here to the caboose and I'll turn around and give you a feel for, I don't know, probably a quarter mile or so.
Wow.
Pretty cool, huh, bud?
Yeah, I wonder what the inside looks like.
Right, me too. I think it's set to stop here for about a half an hour and then be on its way. Yeah, so there you go. There's the caboose. There's where we came from. All right, bud. Should we walk back up so we don't miss it taking off? All right. Maybe we'll go get a picture or something up there too. We got to. We were instructed. You think the diesel on the main line is used only for some safety transponder things? It's not installed in this locomotive. Really? Okay, cool. I kind of thought they rolled out of Cheyenne with just the same configuration every time, but clearly that's not the case. Why is that what? That's just what they put the rails on those ties to keep the rails nice and solid, because those trains weigh a lot. So if you didn't have something like that, that railroad would not be very safe. What's that? Well, part of the engine, I think, keeps running the whole time. Those are the spikes that they put into into the railroad ties.
They got it out.
Well, when they take the old ones out, they they just take those old spikes out. But they spike the rails down. That's how they attach it. Well, we walked quite a ways down to didn't get arrested. Fixie, that's good. Sort of the, it's on that old school kind of red and gold Union Pacific paint scheme, right? I feel like these gold cars are somehow an official part, but like I said, who knows what's in there? They may be stocked full of Wyoming whiskey. I don't know. Oh yeah, you're right, bud. I know. Well, let's head back up here and we'll get some pictures. We'll look at the locomotive a little bit, and then we'll watch this other train coming by. So I'm not sure where everybody's watching from, but if you are between Wyoming and California, they do have a website that shows the route and kind of where the stops are going to be made and that kind of stuff. And it's, if you don't hit the main towns, like right now, if we would have tried to go down and watch it in Laramie, which is one of the bigger towns in Wyoming, there were probably, last time I went through Laramie, there were probably 10,000 people. You couldn't get within a half mile of the train station. But if you can find a little out of the way place like this, I mean, there's not even probably 100 people here. Kind of a cool way to check it out. We'll go see if we can get a wave. Gus, I want you to go up there and see if the conductor will wave at you. See if the engineer will wave at you. You did? Oh, sorry. He already waved at him, so. That was so 10 minutes ago. All right, let's, do you want me to get a picture of you two?
Is there?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, but here's the conductor right here. Right here. He has the conductor hat on right
Yeah.
Go stand by him and I'll take a picture. Stand up there and I'll take a picture.
Come here, I'll stand with you.
Go over there by Papa.
Yeah, let's back this up. Now he's getting shy. We gotta move out of the way of the truck here. Here, bud. Come here. Stand by me. We'll just take a picture. Put the train behind us. You get one picture. That's all.
You won't want to get
I don't know what that looked like, but I was trying to get my picture taken. Yeah, he already got a wave. Yes, yes. He just doesn't want to be greedy. This is true. This is true. Well,
Yep, I got one already.
I'll get one, buddy. We'll get one. It might be on the other side, though, buddy. It might be on the track on the other side, so we might not be able to see it. All right, guys. Well, I tell you what, I think I'm not sure how much longer he's going to be here, but I think I'm going to kind of wrap up this little surprise stream so I can get a couple of pictures myself. And if we're organized enough, then maybe I'll try to come back on and get it as it departs. But thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a great rest of your Monday. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon. God bless.